Yeah, great. Really pleased for John. Really pleased for everybody. Fantastic for the players. Fantastic for the staff, and fantastic for the fans. He's obviously seen some great times here. He's been a terrific servant for the club all the way through. He's seen some difficult times as well. But that's part and parcel of being at a club for a long time. You will get highs and you will get lows, and I think John can certainly look back in his career here with a great deal of pride. And I think people should also recognise the job that he's done for the club over these years. It was a lovely gesture by Russell Martin to suggest that John would be the captain, which I thought was great. Russell phoned me during the week and suggested it, and I went along with it straight away. I thought it was a great idea. John didn't know until today, because I didn't want to kind of spoil that surprise for him. And I think he appreciated that, and I think it was, as I say, a great idea by Russell. For a goalkeeper, he's got a lot of time ahead of him, absolutely. And this certainly won't be the end of John's career, that's for sure. Where he goes next, I'm not quite sure, but there'll be some phone calls and some options for him, I would think. He was. He did a great job for us. Absolutely no doubt about that. And you know, Wes is a terrific player. You know, I've made it very clear about what I think about Wes. He's got fantastic ability, and he's a top professional as well. And so it was lovely for Wes to get the 2 goals and as you say, have those couple of assists as well. The first thing is that the new head coach has to want me to stay on. He may not. He may well want to bring in his own people. I fully understand that. The second thing is that if he did consider me staying on, then he would no doubt want to sit down and have a chat, and perhaps at the end of that chat he might not want me to stay on. And the third situation is that if he does want me to stay on, having had that chat, then I might have a decision to make, because I'm at a stage in my career where I work for pleasure. I work to enjoy and get my job and get job satisfaction, and if all I'm doing is picking up balls, bibs and cones, then I'm not going to be too keen on that. That's not how I see my future. So it's a case of, you know, I don't have a decision to make until somebody tells me otherwise. That's the thing that I've been saying about the job that people have done, you know, because they've had to carry on and do an incredibly professional job, a thorough job, and without knowing whether they're going to continue to be here or not. And they deserve huge amounts of credit for that. There are a lot of very good players here. You know, we've seen in a number of the games, you know, that I've been involved in these last 10 games, some really good quality performances, and we've got the nucleus of a very good squad. I fully understand the reasons for taking the opportunity to turn around the players who are out of contract. That makes sense from a club point of view, from a financial point of view. It makes sense, but you know, there doesn't need to be anything too drastic going forward. Yes, there are areas we need to strengthen without any question, and of course the players who have gone have left big holes, but you know, it's not a massive clear out, it's not a total clear out, that's for sure. That's not needed. It's yeah, let's try and make sure that we replace the players who are going with players who can improve the squad and take us forward. But you know, that isn't an easy job to do. You know, people think that change is always good, and it isn't always good. I think if you ask Birmingham about that, they'll probably say that it isn't. So I think it just needs to be the right change, and you know, we have to be careful that we don't end up kind of trying to dismantle the whole squad, because it's not. I don't believe it's necessary. It needs to be improved, but I don't think it needs to be dismantled. There is. Okay, all the best, everybody. Good luck.